What are the biggest repair issues for vintage tech? Imagine unearthing a piece of the past, a vintage radio or a classic gaming console, and wondering what it takes to keep it alive. Restoring these treasures is part of the fun in the retro trends world. But what are the common hurdles faced when fixing up old tech? Well, a big issue is the aging of electronic parts. Components like capacitors, resistors, and vacuum tubes don't last forever. Electrolytic capacitors tend to dry out or leak after decades, causing crackling sounds or complete failure. Vacuum tubes wear out, making radios sound weak or silent. Old computer capacitors, especially tantalum types, can short circuit and even catch fire if not replaced carefully. These parts are vital for the device to work, so their deterioration is a major repair concern. Another common problem is corrosion and dust. Devices stored in humid or dusty places develop rust on metal contacts and oxidation on circuit boards. Rust can damage connectors and wiring, while dust clogs circuits and mechanical parts. This is especially true for devices kept in attics, basements, or garages for many years. Mechanical failures also pop up often. Vintage turntables may have seized motors, cassette decks can have broken belts, and clocks might have rusted gears. Fixing these issues usually involves delicate work or finding rare replacement parts. Sourcing parts is a big challenge because many components from the 50s to the 80s are no longer made. Repairers often scavenge parts from other old devices, or they might need to create new ones or modify modern parts. Some integrated circuits and switches are proprietary and impossible to replace easily. Power supply problems are also common. Older devices often run on outdated voltage standards and may have frayed cords or damaged wiring, which can be dangerous. Repairing power supplies requires careful work to keep the device working and ensure safety. Damage to the printed circuit boards is another issue. Over time, the copper traces can become brittle or lift off during repairs. Leaking electrolytic capacitors can corrode the copper, causing discoloration and damage. Fixing these often involves adding jumper wires and cleaning thoroughly. Cosmetic wear and tear also affect vintage tech. Scratched plastics, faded dials, or cracked wood panels don't affect function but can diminish the nostalgic appeal. Restoring the look is often part of the process in retro revivals. All these repair issues highlight how maintaining vintage technology is a mix of patience, skill, and creativity. Enthusiasts love these items because they connect us to past eras, but keeping them working takes effort. It's a balancing act of preserving authenticity while overcoming aging materials and scarce parts. This process is part of what makes retro trends so special, blending the love of history with the challenge of restoration.